Hi, in today's video, I want to talk about how things from the past can actually affect you today. I was thinking of a story from my school days, actually, and it's interesting that everything I went through at school, this one thing stands out to me. Now, it's not a major thing, um, but it's interesting how one thing can lower your confidence or how your self-worth inside of you. Now my story was this. I was in an English class. Now I knew that my English teacher didn't like me from the moment I went to this school. It was a grammar school in England, and years before that, girls like me, and when I say girls like me, I was from a working class family. My father was a miner, a coal miner. And years before, girls or boys from that background were not allowed in a grammar school. And it's interesting, on the first sort of time I went there, when I passed my 11 plus, my parents were very proud of me. And one of the first questions that she asked in this English class was where we were all from and what did our fathers do. And I was really proud that my dad was a coal miner, and I put my hand up and said my dad's a miner. And she pointed out in front of the whole class that I would not have been allowed into that school years before that. So that dampened my spirit and made me feel not good enough to be there. The other thing later on was that she said that she knew when people were interested and keen to do well, that they wouldn't sit at the back chitter-chattering, they'd sit at the front of the class. And so I whispered to my friend sat next to me, shall we go and sit at the front? And the moment I said that, she said, there you go, typical example, chattering. We were in the middle of the classroom at that point, and she said, get to the back, both of you. And we both had to sit at the back of the class for the rest of the time that I ever had an English lesson from her. And so one of the things it made me do was I was determined that if I didn't pass any exams, I would pass English, just so I could shove it in her face, really. And I did. I did pass English, but it was no thanks to her. It was absolutely down to my determination. Now, for a long time after that, and in the school, I always felt that I had to prove myself because I didn't feel good enough, thanks to the way she made me feel. And I think it's as you grow older and you grow wiser, you actually realise that that was more about her and her snobbiness and her inability to make her pupils feel valued and good. And it's interesting, isn't it, if you look at your own life or you look at generally stories from school from way back, that there are some teachers that have had a massive impact on pupils that's affected them for the whole of their lives. Now, the message in my video today is that if you've ever had anything like that happen to you, go and reflect on it and really look at it from a distant standpoint almost, and know that whatever anyone says to you or however anyone makes you feel, that you working on your inner self and your inner strength is far more powerful than someone that can put you down that easily. And it's something I work with as a high performance coach with people, is sometimes the past and things that's happened to you can get in the way of you moving forward. And one of the great things is to unlock that kind of behaviour and get you moving forward so that past does not affect how you feel today. I hope that helped you. Just a little story video today, that was. I offer a 20-minute complimentary phone call to anyone who's interested in getting some kind of help and exploring ways in which I could help you in the future. If you'd like to take advantage of that, then reach out to me here on Facebook or go straight to my calendar at callwithlynda.com. Message: don't let what anybody says to you make you feel less of a person than you are. You're awesome.